It's fun, and that's what this hobby's about.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And Luka will see you in the next video.
Absolutely. Probably about 10 years ago, I bought a. Sorry, everyone.
In fact, I loaned one of these to Rick Salvino when he was working on his Formula One car, and I said, "Yeah, can I get that back?" No, you're not getting it back.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, isn't it?
It is. I had no idea. I wish you'd have told me.
I tried. You wouldn't listen to me. I was grabbing it.
Yeah, I watched your build on that Mustang to see what kind of pitfalls were going to come in. So.
Didn't really have any.
No, that's what I thought. I'm getting it.
Yeah, it's like a Ferrari. Oh, is that what's that there? A Ferrari there? Or?
Greg, have you got a good eye? You have got an awesome eye. 330.
Oh, it looks good. It's my dog, white.
I could come in here and probably, paint a body and go, oh shit, I got fish eyes in this thing. Yeah, you know what? I'll carry it out to the old purple pond, drop it off into it, and I'll go and pull another kit, and I'll go, well, let's try this.
Exactly. What is that, like the fishing thing? Your worst day model building is better than your best day at work, right? That's it.
It's so true.
That was something that when I started watching your videos, I really liked your personality. I mean, you don't know nothing about Ed Roth, so you really, at this point, it's time to, back off, I think. But
well, I'm ignorant. I'm just so ignorant.
That's right, you're ignorant. Then you go Hollywood.
It's a good forum to do that, and to talk models, any type of models. I just like talking styrene, period.
Yeah, we like it. We're addicted. Well, hello, my fellow car modelers. How are you doing this evening? Or it could be the morning, it could be the afternoon. It all depends on when you're watching this. For me, it's the evening. And we've got a different kind of show for you tonight, whenever. We're going to talk about what is in this box. That's an old address. You can't look at that anyways. Well, let's just run the music and then I'll tell you what this is. Okay, well, this is not a package that I got in the mail. This is a very old box that I've had for a lot of years. And in this box is something that was kind of a discussion or a question that was asked on the Luka Model Car Hobby Headquarters Facebook group. If you haven't joined, in the description below is a link to it, or just try to find it. Look up Luka Model Car Hobby Headquarters Facebook group on, Facebook, and join up there. That is a great way to, get my attention for doing a video. Anyways, someone asked the question, what do you all do with your instructions after you build a model? This is what I do. I've been keeping instructions since the beginning of my model building. There are, I bet you, couple of the first models I ever built, since when I got serious about it. I didn't really build as a kid. About 18 years old, out of high school, I started building model cars. And I've talked about that in the past. You can go through my back volumes of videos, and you'll find things of me talking about that, like when I'm looking in the old junk box, finding old built-ups that are now like in my junkyard and stuff like that. And I've talked about my pretty much the model that I built that kicked off this whole crazy thing that actually sitting right here. I have pieces of it still. There's the hood from my very first serious model building that made me go, I want to build model cars. I want that to be a hobby. This is the one. It was my GTO. And I bet you the instructions are in here for that GTO. So we're going to take a look. But let's see here. We'll just leave the camera like that. I probably couldn't. Let's see if I can get it a little higher. And we'll take a look in here. Move some things around. Get the light. Oh, my light goes crazy. Sorry about that. And we're just winging this because we're just going to look. Let's see if we get that camera right about there. Let's just look around. Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, okay. I can already see, yeah, these are, here is an old set of Johan Torino. I built a lot of these Torinos. This was the stock car Torino. It was a very cool kit. I really like those. I have a few of them. I love that kit. Let's dig in here. Pontiac. Geez, I know I have a couple of them in the stash, but that's from a long time ago. That build. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's an old Fujimi Porsche 911. And there's tons of old old monogram NASCARs. I built a lot of monogram NASCARs. Built a lot of monogram NASCAR kits. Look at that. Days of Thunder. Remember when that came out? And I know what this is. This is Bigfoot's. I think this is a Bigfoot's. Is this a Bigfoot's or something of the sort? Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa. Yeah, I built a Bigfoot's Mini. I don't even have that model anywhere. Might have pieces and bits, or some of the stuff went into another build. I always would raid parts from old builds that kind of was, they come disarray, and I just junk them out. That's why I keep them all, man, in a box. You never know when you need parts. Sometimes you can go into the junkyard and get parts. That's what junkyards are for. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, geez. This is the old MPC. Yeah, what the heck? I don't know what the hell's missing there. But yeah, I cut that all out. This was from the Chattanooga Chew MPC NASCAR. Oh, the big, I did a video on this kit. This is the big scale Richard Petty Pontiac Grand Prix. Remember, I said something back then. People were saying, hey, if you need some instructions for that kit, because I seem to say I didn't have the instructions. Well, I do have the instructions. Look at that. Moving right along. Let's just see some of the goodies we have in here. 39 Chevy. Quite honestly, I have this kit over there. I need to actually put I don't know why it ventured out. I have this kit. I think I started it. I actually have it tubbed. I don't know why this is in here. That probably should go back into the box. But I'll forget about it. That is the Motorcraft Thunderbird. I remember building that. That was probably in the mid-90s I built that. AMT 49 Merc. I think I have one in the stash. I built this. Was something my dad always liked, the 49 Merc, and there was a family story. He worked when he was like in his senior year in college, and this was like 1950. It had to be 51, 52. My dad was already married, and he was in college, and he always talked about this 49 Merc that he was lent for the place he worked at. He did a good job for this fellow who had a little used car lot, and it was a gas station, and they had a 49 Mercury on the lot. And my dad really liked it, and he let him take it home one night and take the family out and all that. And on that night, a drunk driver went through the stop sign and smashed in the side of the car. And my mom was pregnant with my sister, and the local police department really held that guy, made sure he didn't leave town, and held him responsible. Back in those days, you got busted driving drunk. It was like, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, it's probably a good idea not to. I won't do it anymore, officer. Well, you don't. They kind of leaned on that guy for a while, and they said, you'll be off the hook. We're going to be watching you. You stick around town, and when that baby's born and it gets a clean bill of health from the doctor, you're going to be okay after that. And of course, my sister was all right, depending on how you. Oh, don't tell her I said that. She's very well, and she's had grandchildren now. Anyways, there you got a little family story from Luka. See, it's kind of stuff this kind of junk brings up all the time. And that's one of them Revell. It's the Nomad 57 Nomad. ASA Camaro. People kind of lose their minds about those. Oh, look at this. That's interesting. MSC Model Products. I've talked a ton about them. They were an awesome company. They got $350 for some hex fittings. And nowadays we've got ProTech we can go to for that stuff. What is this? This I think is a piece, but that is the Magnum PI Ferrari, just a part of it, part of the Revell instruction booklet. Let's go on. Look at that, there's another 41 Merc. I bet you that was the actual instruction for the 49 Merc model that I built for my dad. Oh, I didn't finish that, by the way. It was a blue 49 Merc. My dad loved it. He really wanted to buy the car. He was trying to figure out a way to finance it or whatever, but you know, he was just too broke to buy a nice, you know, only 3 or 4 year old car at the time. But he always liked the Merc. That was just, he always raved about it. But he wasn't able to get it. Of course, it got totaled. And so I built a model of it for him, and I painted it dark blue. And he had that thing. He's passed, and I'm not sure whatever happened to the model, but he had it to pretty much to the day he died. The Jukebox Ford. Remember those Pro Modifieds? Oh, we got so many. Yeah. That's about all I got to say about that. And the Chevelle. Just seeing these old instruction sheets kind of give you a nice blast in the past memory. Firebird funny car. Remember when Monogram had those cool funny cars? Look at that. This was the Don Perdome Wendy's car. Don't even the pieces part. There's a story. I'm sure I did build it like that. 1987. When I built it, I remember that. Oh, another big monster truck. The Destroyer. I eat Cadillacs. Monster truck. That was monster truck talk. Oh, that's the Rick Dobberton chassis, but this is when they put the Corvette body in with the kit. And wow, that's pretty cool. Just moving along. This is getting to be a long video. Just got so much to look at. There's a lot here. Gosh, pretty much everything you can think of. Yep, Pro Street Chevelle. I'm kind of hoping to find. I'm going to buzz through here real quick. I'm going to see if I have. Oh wow, American Satco. Remember they did that? They put out their own kit of the Pathfinder. How many of you know about that? And even know who American Satco is? It was a pretty nice kit too. Jeez, oh, there it is. That's the plane. I did that little 72nd scale Corsair. I talked about that in my video about the Corsair I got from my friend Darren Cook of the Model Geeks. Somebody stole this little model from me. I don't even have pictures of it, but I do have this. It was that cool Hasegawa kit. I actually have a couple of those Hasegawa kits to one day rebuild that one kit. Let's see. I want to and then we're going to run through these Malibu Pro Streets, a lot of Malibu Pro Streets. I'm trying to see if I have the instructions from my first model build. Do you think we'll have it? We might be coming up with a negatory on this. I do see a lot of instructions that I remember doing the builds many years ago. Oh, there's that cool AMT kit. That's one for a talk. That's not the AMT kit you might think it is. That's that Street Machine. It had a tubbed rear end, a bunch of really cool parts. That's a very cool kit. Trunk opens up. Oh, geez, look at that. How many of you know about that? Those almost toy-like model kits. The Darrell Waltrip money. The only thing those kits were good for were their decals. At the time, you couldn't get that decal for that car, and that's the only way you could get is buy that model kit. And then you put them on a monogram car. Oh well, I didn't find it. I was hoping to find it from the old monogram. What was it? Monogram 69 GTO. yeah, this is what I do. I just, you never know when you're going to need them, or if, you know, one of my buddies happens to need something from an instruction sheet. They got a kit that didn't have the instruction sheet. The 68 Camaro from AMT. You know? You just never know. I'll hold on to this stuff just in case. What's that? Oh, wow. Hey, you know what that is? That's a starter kit. I did a video on starter kits. You should check it out. They were interesting little 43rd scale little resin kits that were just really cool. Didn't find what I was hoping to find, but this 71 Satellite. This was a major Pro Street. Actually, this right here is the instructions from the one time I built this kit and I made it a Pro Street. It actually got into Scale Auto, a small picture in Scale Auto. It was one of the contest annuals, but it was cool. Oh, that's definitely one of the old ones. I've talked about this car. One day I want to do a Luka's builds on this because it's still on the shelf over there, still built up, but it's one of my early builds, and it was the first time I built a model to take it to a show, and it was actually of a GTO that was very beat up. But this is the instruction sheet from that model. I will do a Luka's builds on that really soon. I want to. Well, that's it. Just an interesting, cool little video, and just kind of looking through all the kits that I have built over the years. Or, you know, maybe I built them. Who knows? Oh, there's an old one. That's old monogram Thunderbird. That's for the Wrangler Thunderbird. Wow. All right. Well, I might sift through here. Kind of look around. That's interesting. That's kind of fun. Alrighty. Well, I just thought I'd share this little browse. Kind of answer that question that was on the Facebook group. My answer is, hey, what do you do with them? This is what I do with them. I shove them in this box. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to keep on looking through here, see if I see something cool. Why the heck do we build these model cars? 'Cause they're fun, right? Here's the producers.